Hey, welcome my wonderful Capricorns. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's been a minute. My name is Kamoy, and I'm going to be doing the wonderful sign of Capricorn today. Your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. We're doing your January 2020 energy. Like, what are you leaving behind in 2019? What do you need to hold on to moving into 2020 and the possible outcome? Okay. Now, before I jump into your readings, I want to remind you guys that energy is fluid, so you want to take what you need and leave what you do not. I can say this is Capricorn's energy, but it feels more like the energy that you're interacting with, so you can swap it where it needs to be. If you're cross-watching, if Capricorn's energy feels more like your energy cross-watcher, feel free to swap the energies and place them where they need to be. I do want to remind you guys, however, that I go live on Friday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube, where I jump into the chat and I answer questions. So you guys can come on through. It's Paid Forward Fridays, okay? And I want to let you guys know that I will be introducing 3 classes in mid-January. The first one is going to be the 13-week class. We're going to pick that up again for the second go-around. Super excited about that. We had a blast. The first class that we just wrapped up on the 23rd. I'm also going to be doing a class this one is going to be a 5-week class on how to trust your intuition, how to speak to your guides, how to speak to your angels, how to communicate with your ancestors, okay? And then the third class is going to be all about how do you read the tarot cards, how do you interpret the cards, okay? So you will be hearing more about that this week as far as dates and donation amounts, okay? I also want to remind you guys that the daily vibrations go up every day at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What am I saying? No, they go up at 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every day, okay? Not just here on YouTube, but also on my podcast. And you can find the links to my podcast in the description box below, okay? And one more thing before we jump into your reading, okay? I am going to be doing new moon meditations monthly, okay? Full moon meditations monthly. That is going to be for a private link, live link, okay? We're going to be doing them live. Donations of $20, okay? So if you want to be in on the full moon coming up on January 10th, if you're interested in that, my loves, just go ahead, submit your donation, and just put full moon meditation, and you will receive the private link to the meditation and the instructions that you will need, okay? All right, I think I got everything. Let's jump into your reading. I got to get that stuff out, guys. I got to get that stuff out, okay? Entrepreneur here. We got to get that out, right? Okay, so everybody this year is ending, and we are shifting into beautiful brand new energy. If you've been doing your work, you can feel the change appearing. It either feels maybe a little anxious because you know something good and powerful is happening, and it's a little anxious because you can't quite put your finger in it, or it could just be an overwhelming sense of peace that you know everything is going to work out, and you still don't know how it's going to unfold, but you know it's going to be in your favor, okay? So today we're doing a 3-card pull, and we're going to be doing what you need to let go of for 2019, what you need to hold on to moving into 2020, and the possible outcome, okay? So we're thanking our guides, we're thanking our angels, we're thanking our ancestors, we're thanking our higher self, we're thanking the divine masculine and feminine energy. We are thanking all the energy in the atmosphere that is here to help guide, protect, encourage, motivate, and give us the strength to take action when it's time, okay? Any information that you need, guys, you can find in the description box below, okay? All right, please. So we got, what do my wonderful Capricorns need to let go of? Okay. 8 of Pentacles in reverse is showing up as what you need to let go of. Okay, what does my wonderful Capricorns need to hold on to? What is my wonderful Cap? And we're going to clarify this. What does my wonderful Capricorns need to hold on to for 2020? What does Capricorns need to hold on to for 2020? You got the 2 of Pentacles popping up for what you need to hold on to in 2020. Okay, let's see. What is my wonderful Capricorns? What is the possible outcome for Capricorns? What is the possible outcome for Capricorns? Give me the possible outcome. You got the Seven of Wands popping up as your possible outcome. And we're going to clarify all of this, okay? We're also going to take a look and see what your energy is, okay? And maybe the energy that you're interacting with. If it's still dealing with a lot of fuckery, my loves, we're going to get maybe the overall energy, but we're not going to dive too much into other people's. If it's not vibrating on where your energy is going, we're not going to get into too much. If it's repeating old shit, we're not going to do that, okay? All right, so we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse as to what you need to let go of, move it into 2019. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse is all about perfectionism, okay? This is maybe about, maybe you're not as focused as you need to be, okay? All right, so clarify this Eight of Pentacles for my wonderful Capricorns, okay? Clarifying this Eight of Pentacles, you do have the Five of Cups energy popping up here. With this Five of Cups energy, you need to let go of whatever disappointment and regrets that you've been dealing with for coming into this 2020 energy. Okay, you can't cry over spilt milk anymore. And according to a very wise woman that I know, she's like, you can't unfuck something that you fucked. You need to let that go. It's gone. It's done. You fucked it. Like it's, you know, you fucked dumb. Like you can't. There's nothing you can do about that, right? What you can do is learn whatever lesson that you needed to embrace that lesson so you can move forward, right? This is showing up with the with the throat chakra color, my wonderful Capricorns. What this is saying to me is that there is going to have to be some type of communication moving forward as far as maybe what you want in relationships, what you expect, okay? You may even have to speak about this disappointment or this loss, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles, when it's upright, this really can represent maybe you feeling like you got into a place within a relationship or within a job, right? Or you're working on fine-tuning the relationship or the job. So at this point, because it's in reverse, you are either feeling like all of that investment and all of that time that you put in, it wasn't perfect, or maybe you know, it could have been more perfect. That Eight of Pentacles energy could definitely be representing someone that's not happy of the way that whatever the investment is turned out, okay? This energy is very perfectionist, like everything got to be perfect, or this person has no drive, okay? Or this energy is no drive, all right? Now, because this Pentacles energy, also my wonderful Capricorns, we're talking about this could be like a work situation, a home situation, a living situation. This could even be maybe even your body, something going on within your body. Five of Cups is clarifying this energy once again, saying you need to communicate. You need to communicate, maybe even Five of Cups is also clarified by the Lover's card, my wonderful, wonderful Capricorns. Some of you may need to communicate to whoever it is that you are feeling disappointed with, or you're feeling this regret with. You may need to communicate your feeling, because this Lover's card right here is Gemini's energy, but it's showing up with crown chakra work, okay? Now, it's interestingly enough, because if I'm not mistaken, this crown chakra from this deck of cards, and this is a new deck of cards, guys, and I love these cards, y'all. Okay, they're the Chakra Wisdom Tarot deck. And those of you that don't know, I am a certified Reiki energy healer. So I deal a lot with the chakra systems, right? Yep, this is Saturn. So this color here that also represents your crown chakra, right? This card represents Saturn's energy, okay? And Saturn's energy, you know, is all about structure. It's all about making sure things have a routine. It's all about things being in alignment and following the order and having a solid foundation. And what this is saying, my wonderful Capricorns, those of you that are feeling like you're not in relationships, or you're not in a place where there's a solid foundation, you're going to have to communicate, okay? You're going to have to communicate what is needed for you to bring things into alignment. And for some of you, this communication may not even have to be with others. This could just be self-communication. Yep, look. You do have the Tower card popping up here, and I do feel like this Tower card now, and this is what you need to let go of, right? Remember, we're still in what you need to let go of. This Tower card to me represents anything that wasn't working, any type of change that's coming in, anything that you feel like, I want to say, had no movement. Anyone that you feel had no placement in your life, had no ambition and no drives to put in the work and the time and the effort towards the things that you guys should be working towards. It's like I kind of keep feeling like you don't want to deal with the lower emptiness. You want substance. You don't want emptiness. And there could have been a lot of change in your life, a lot of tower moments. Some of you could have found things out within some of you could have found some things out within yourself, or maybe even within people you know. Some of you could have had a lot of people exiting. Okay, so we're going to clarify the energy that you've been interacting with as far as what you need to let go of. What energy has Capricorns been interacting with, and what they need to let go of? What's the energy? You've probably been interacting with someone that's coming in with the Knight of Swords energy, right? Now, I do want to say, Swords energy is also still Saturn's energy, which is still all about order, structure, and foundation. Okay. Now, you could have been dealing with someone that's very opinionated and hasty, and someone that doesn't really mind. I want to say. And this person could be keeping you in the past, because this knight is rushing in, but he's rushing in towards the past. So this could be someone that's definitely very opinionated, maybe all about action, or maybe, you know, likes to communicate their wants, their needs, their desires, right? And they do have the Ace of Cups energy coming in here. So this could have been someone that rushed in to come in and offer you, right? Some type of love. Okay. Now this could have been maybe because it's clarifying this Pentacles energy. This could have been something. Yep. See, because the Three of Pentacles in reverse is popping out. So whatever this person came in and offered you, my wonderful Capricorns. Yeah. This person could have came in offering you a cup of love or some type of gesture. Right? There could have been something, because we're talking about past relationships. So some of you could have been healing or dealing with some type of gesture that came in from someone. This could have been a romantic gesture. This could have been a gesture where it has to do with teamwork. This could have been a gesture that would have made your wish come through or your dreams come true. Okay? Because it's clarified by the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfilled. But with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, right? And Three of Pentacles energy, if I'm not mistaken, is also solar plexus energy. So that's like your ego and your will. So that's like your pure intention, right? So that's your pure intention. Someone may not have had pure intentions when they came in offering you either this job, either this romance, either this living situation. It could have been one-sided, okay? And with this Five of Cups energy is saying, okay, now that you know that, what you're walking away from is whatever this was is what you're walking away from. Okay, whatever that was is what you're walking away from. You can't cry over spilt milk. You may have to come to terms, and because the Lovers card is here, followed by the Tower card. A lot of you have cleared out relationships and cleared out people and cleared out situations this year where you feel was not acting, and you need to actively move in a progressive direction. And it's saying here you need to continue to move in that direction for the year 2020. Okay, the year 2020 is saying, get out of your feelings. Don't cry over spilt milk anymore. Things are coming into alignment, and you're putting an end to anything that's not lining up with where you want to be. Okay, so now let's take a look, my wonderful Capricorns, of currently what you need to hold on to moving into 2020. 2020 energy moving into what you need to hold on to is saying balance here with this Two of Pentacles energy. Maybe prioritizing the things that are important to you. Time management, okay? Clearly you know that someone came in here and what they offering, they were not, it really, like, their intentions may not have been pure. Their intentions may not have been genuine. But I kind of feel like this is probably because it was, whatever the situation was, maybe it was rushed, Or maybe even this person took everything that you said you wanted and tried to make it a fantasy, but didn't really put in the work and the time that was required. Okay. Yeah, sometimes people want to get something for nothing. Okay, sometimes people want to get something for nothing, and life and love is not like that. There's always going to be an energy exchange. Okay, there's always has to be an energy exchange for things to be in perfect alignment. You have to be able to give, receive, give, receive, give, receive, give, receive. So it has to be reciprocal. Okay, reciprocal. All right, so clarifying what you need to hold on to. You have the 10 of coins in reverse, okay, which is showing up with some sacral chakra energy. 10 of coins in reverse is maybe some of you was going through some financial issues, or maybe even some of you are feeling lonely. So it's saying you may need to balance your personal life and your work life. Some of you may need to watch your finances more diligently in the year 2020. Maybe not be so frivolous with your money, or maybe not be so frugal. Some of you may definitely need to bring balance where you're enjoying yourself and having fun, but still not feeling like you are, I want to say, at a loss. Okay, you do have the 10 of swords energy popping up here, clarifying this 10 of pentacles. That's a okay, so we have double tens. That's 11, 1, 1. Okay. Now, with this 10 of swords energy, once again is showing up with your sacral chakra. Your solar plexus energy. Solar plexus energy is all about your ego and your will. This is really your intention, your spark of light. This is really, I want to say, where is your intent based? Is your intent based on hurting someone, being revengeful, or is your intention based on really wanting everyone to be happy and to move forward? Like, you don't want to live in stagnation anymore. Like, okay, so you need to really pay attention moving forward, my wonderful Capricorns, to your sacral chakra and really your intentions in things. Pay attention to where your intentions lie in things, okay? Yes, you need to bring in balance in your life because you've probably been going through some loneliness and maybe even some financial issues because of maybe even some backstab and betrayal type shit. But this 10 of swords could also represent an ending to whatever difficult situations you may have been having mentally, okay? Especially when it comes to you manifesting money, all right? Now, balancing with this 2 of Pentacles energy is also clarified by the 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands, this is such a pretty card. The 4 of Wands energy is intuitive energy. The 4 of Wands energy is representing your heart chakra. Remember, this is where you manifest from. What you feel is what manifests, right? So it's asking you to really put your feelings, okay? Because 4 of Wands energy is also about celebration. This is harmony. This is things coming together, which makes sense because here you're letting go of the things that didn't work for you, the things that were heavy, the things that may have kept you in loss and regret and pain, okay, because they weren't aligned. You have had some tower moments either because you've created those tower moments and that change in your life, because the tower card is not something for you to look at in a negative way. The tower card gives you an opportunity to change things so it can work out for your greater good, right? So whether or not you're the one that made these changes, or the energy that you've been dealing with someone that's not a team player, you clearly were dealing with someone, or currently is still dealing with someone that's not a team player. And this person could be a little bit petty in their behavior also, okay? I do feel a little bit petty energy. Bottom of the deck, yep. You got the 10 of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck for their energy. And the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck means that this person that you're dealing with could also be avoiding responsibility or taking on too much responsibility, okay? But it really feels more like this person that you're dealing with, because they're not a team player and this energy is popping up, they could be avoiding whatever responsibility based on the role that they're playing in this relationship. So back to the right now energy of what you need to hold on to. And the 4 of Wands is saying, okay, Now that you're done with all of this and you're bringing all of this into balance, where we're not dealing with the backstabbing bullshit anymore, right? Where we're not operating out of loneliness or maybe even financial loss, or maybe even lack of we're not thinking with a lack mentality anymore, because we know really what we need to do is bring our life into balance. Now that you're operating with that, the Four Wands, which is this heart chakra energy that we talk about all the time, that manifests things into this third dimensional realm, is saying it's time for you to celebrate. Once you get shit into balance, because you're walking away from the shit that no longer serves you, you need to celebrate. You know clearly you were dealing with someone that wasn't taking on responsibility for their actions, okay? You do have the page of or the Princess of Cups energy popping up here, aka the Page of Cups. You do need to pay attention to, however, your emotional immaturity when it comes to responding to things, okay? When it comes to responding to things, you want to make sure that you're checking in with your heart and balancing your heart, so you're not reacting, right? But you're taking action, because what you don't want to do is become an emotional puppet, okay? Don't want to become an emotional puppet. You're holding on, right, to the feeling or that immense peace within your heart, right? That you're gonna be okay. This right here represents marriage. This represents celebration. This represents community. This represents home. This represents things coming into alignment on that level. This is intuitive energy. This is also energy of taking action. This is movement. This is also intense energy. This is also very passionate energy, okay? When we're dealing with wands energy, okay? And so you got a lot of intense energy popping up here with the wands energy, and you got a lot of energy popping up here also with the emotional energy from the cups, okay? To be really honest with you, my wonderful Capricorns, you are going to have to be mindful to speak into existence, or to speak into the atmosphere, those things that you desire to manifest and not what you fear. Hence, right, because this energy right here could be very vindictive, and this energy right here could be very vindictive and tit for tat, okay? Because the ego is always going to show you who you fucking with or who you not fucking with, or do you know who I am type shit, okay? So the ego is always going to try to one up you, okay? And your spirit is going to be like, okay, maybe we should pull back and really think about how we want to move and how we want to respond to that, right? Remember, what you're holding on to is balance in your life. So you're going to have to balance that tit for tat, okay? You're going to have to balance that, okay, I'm going to blow your whole shit up because you fucking broke my heart, or you use me. Like, we're not fitting to do that. Like, you're going to have to watch that, okay? You're going to have to watch that, because everything that someone has done for you, if you can tap into the energy that is for your greater good and forgive and love others, because your heart chakra deals with love, it deals with compassion, and it deals with forgiveness. So you operating within those three things, because we already know you're dealing with some fuckery, or at least you've walked away from some fuckery. Okay, we know either something at the job going down or something in your home life going down, where somebody was not doing the teamwork. Like, we know that. Okay, now that you know that, and it's saying that you are stepping into energy where you can celebrate within this 2020 energy, why are you going? Don't cut your nose off to spite your face, or however that saying go. Right? Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. However that saying go. Okay, I know everybody ain't Jesus. Everybody ain't Buddha. Everybody ain't Allah, right? However, you do have the power to control how you respond to things, how you react to things, and how you take action in things. You do have the power to train yourself not to be an emotional puppet to anyone, okay? At the bottom of the deck, clarifying what you need to hold on to, you do have the Wheel of Fortune popping up. This is heart chakra work. Wheel of Fortune energy is all about completion. Okay, this is completion. Now, I do want you to take a look at this card, because this is a beautiful deck of cards. Not only is this card representing your heart chakra, when we talk about your heart chakra is what brings things into this third dimensional realm for you to manifest stuff. This Wheel of Fortune, she got the cups, she got the swords, she got the pentacles, and she got the wands, okay? Your emotional balance, clear thinking, intuitive nature, and able to manifest. All of this is yours, okay? Wheel of Fortune upright means that you've now stepped into a new cycle, a more positive, fulfilling cycle, okay? That's what you need to hold on to for 2020. Let all this other shit go. You can't do nothing about no Gargamels and no Hazels. Like, you can't do anything about Gargamels and Hazels, okay? Now, keep in mind, my loves, okay, and I'm so going to recommend this book for anyone that does tarot. Like, I haven't been able to get through the whole book, but Tori Hartman did a really good job explaining the chakra systems for anyone that's beginning in the chakra when this deck of card. Also, breaking down like even how they apply numerology, like numerology wise. Also, how that applies and how that pans out. Now, I do want to say that this is all ruled by the planet Venus. And, Venus is all about love. Venus is all about basking in that joy, right? So when we have, and I'm going to just read to you here. So in this deck, when this card pops up, this is about compassion, surprise, development, possibilities, unforeseen events, and destiny, right? So like I said, ending of a cycle, new beginning of another cycle. This is all about possibilities because you have everything that you need to bring everything into manifestation. The cups energy, emotional balance. Like I said, the sword energy, clear thinking. The wands energy, moving with your intuition, taking action, intense passion. And pentacles, physical manifestation, your house, your car, your relationship. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, what is the best possible outcome? You do have the 7 of Wands energy popping up here, okay? Now, I want you guys to be mindful. Let me see. I want you guys to be mindful, however, as you are dealing with heart chakra energy, you need to be mindful that purging is going to be important as you are transitioning through this energy. You are going to have to purge, which means when things arise within your inner man for you to look at, for you to take note of, please do so, okay? That's going to be key. You do not want to suppress anything that's coming your way. That's not, okay? You don't want to do that. Okay. Alrighty. All right. 7, guys, it's all about the inner work, inner manifestation, inner knowing yourself. Okay. 7 also in this deck, if you're just looking at this card, it looks like he's just putting in the work, persevering, pushing through some stuff. It looks like, difficult. His face looked like, man, I just got to keep going. Like, I can't give up now, right? It's challenging, but I can't give up now. Possible outcome is the 7 of Wands upright, and it's saying that you're going to have to push through some things. You're not going to be able to give up, right? This is not a season where you're going to shrink back. You are going to persevere and push through some things, okay? Beautiful. Ooh, beautiful. Oh my God, I love this, Capricorns. Okay, so clarifying that perseverance energy, you do have the 4 of Swords energy, and I do love the 4 of Swords energy because this is like your come to Jesus moment. This is your come to Buddha, your come to Allah moment, right? This is where you get to after you've been through some pain, and this is the place where you decide whether or not you're going to let go of that pain or move to stage 5 where you're still in conflict with self. Right here is a place where you get to quiet down and really listen and see internally what needs to be said. Right now, this is definitely all about contemplation, and this is heart chakra work here too, okay? So remember, your heart chakra is what you feel. What you feel is what you manifest into this 3rd dimensional realm, right? So this is asking you, right, to please pay attention to your feelings. Make sure that you're in contemplation and meditation about the things that you desire to manifest, okay? You do have it being clarified by the 3 of Cups energy. The 3 of Cups energy is all about celebration. And now, once again, this is celebration, but it wants you to pay attention to your intention. What is your intention? This card represents your ego and your will based on the yellow color, which is your solar plexus, your ego. What's your intention? What are you shining into existence? Okay. What are you shining into existence? How are you using your heart? Are you using your heart with unforgiveness? You still got some of that in there? Like, what are you doing? Okay, granted, over here they not, you know, like, you know, come on now. We're not dealing in the past anymore. We're talking about where you're moving towards. And where you're moving towards this thing, you're contemplating, and your celebration and your happiness. Oh, it's key. I fucking love this. Clarified by the Strength card. Okay, now this card right here represents your sacral chakra, and your sacral chakra is responsible for your emotions, it's responsible for change, and it's responsible for your relationships. And this is saying push through, be strong. Okay, put that work in, honey. Use your intuition, baby. Okay, do that. The wand's energy is action energy, it's movement energy, it's passionate energy, it's intense energy. Okay, it's fire energy. Okay, fire can either burn things, or it can cook things, or it can make things warm and toasty, or or it can destroy, right? But this is asking you to push through some things, right? Just to stand your ground, stand firm, keep it moving. Keep it moving, Capricorns, right? And as you're keeping it moving, contemplating what you desire to experience, because it's a time for you to celebrate. A lot of you have been through some difficult things. A lot of you have been through some struggles. Some of you have been going through cycles from 7 years, right, to 15 months to even 5-year cycles. Some of you has been dealing with things, and I'm hearing between 5 to 7 months even. It's a time of celebration. This Strength card is representing just that, okay? All right? Look at all these butterflies around her. She got so much butterflies around her. All of that is transformation. All of that is transformation. And it's interesting because there's 2 puddles of water here, and they're actually separated. You know, the water represents your intuitive nature. This represents your emotions. Okay, and they're calm. They're like balance, yin and yang energy, stepping into your truth. Okay, embracing your dark and your shadow side. Okay, your pain and your joy. Okay, and allowing all of them to work for you. Right now, overall, my wonderful, wonderful Capricorns, overall energy for 2020 and the possible outcome, you will be stepping into your strength, and it's a time of celebration because you've been through some things, okay? You've been through some things. Some of you could be dealing with another Capricorn, or this just could be your energy. So you do want to pay attention once again to your emotions, to the changes happening, and to your relationships, okay? The Devil card is popping up. And when the Devil card pops up, this is all about maybe what you're stuck to, okay? Maybe some type of, I like to say, codependency. This could be some type of addiction, addicted to gossip, addicted to what everybody else have to say, right? Addicted to shopping, addicted to sex. Whatever your thing is, that this could be saying that you are now gaining strength to break free, okay? Or at least to put an end to whatever you feel like you're bound to. And for some of you, this is happening because you've been blocking and repressing your emotions. So this is what some of you need to let your emotions, some of you need to let your emotions ride. This is root chakra energy with these red cards. This is all about what's on your mind, your now moment, and what's grounding you. So the Strength card is saying that you need to step up, right, and deal with whatever limitations, whatever bondage, whatever addiction, whatever it is that's in your way that makes you, that have you in either mental bondage, physical bondage, emotional bondage. It's the time for you to step out of that. And this could be some type of emotional bondage because we do have the Ace of Cups coming up to clarify this energy. Ace of Cups energy is very like repressed emotions. You're not really allowing yourself to tap into that raw emotion that you need to release things, or to feel things, or to understand things. That is what you're going to have to do, because this is clarified by the Eight of Swords in reverse, right? Eight of Swords in reverse, and we know Swords energy is all about your thinking, your spiritual and your mental thinking. So yeah, you don't want to be blocked and repressed anymore, because with this Eight of Swords in reverse, you're ready and open for change. You're ready to see the new perspective. You're ready to move forward. You're really ready to take everything that you've learned. See, all of this transformation that you've been going through, you're ready to take that transformation and move into the next phase of your life, like your existence. I keep hearing, I'm ready to live my best life. Okay, now a lot of you are going to have to really see things the way that you desire to experience them. Okay, we have some jumping cards, Capricorns. Okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles popping up here, or the Ace of Coins. This is also your now moment, what's grounding you. And for some of you, this could be this new situation of work, or maybe a home or car, or you know, manifestation is at hand here. Some of you are going to have to pay attention, however, to this moon energy as you communicate clearly what you want. Get past the illusions. Don't communicate illusions. Don't ask for what you don't want. Ask for really what you want, okay? The Ten of Wands energy is also saying, just know that when you ask for what you want, don't do that in ego, okay? Make sure your intentions is pure, because this Ten of Wands energy is going to require some responsibility on your end, or it's asking you not to take on too much responsibility, okay? You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you're balancing things, because that's what you need to hold on to. You want to make sure that your intention is with operating with integrity as we're moving into this energy. You really don't want to be operating in the fuckery. Clearly, you're still dealing with someone that's not willing to take responsibility, or you've moved away from that energy and you were stepping into a new phase of your life, okay? Now, my wonderful Capricorns, some of you have shut things down. Now, let's see what's going on with this person, and if they're going to be circling back in 2020, and what this overall energy is for this, who you're dealing with and interacting with for 2020. Okay. What is the energy that Capricorn is interacting with for 2020? What energy is Capricorn oh, this is too much cards. We are not. Yeah. Give us the energy that Capricorn is interacting with. You got the Hierophant popping up, and you also have the Empress energy popping up. Okay. Just so you know, going into 2020, some of you could still be dealing with energy of someone that's really very traditional in their belief system, and however they think, it's like my way or the highway, or this is the way that we always do things, or they're really stuck in an old way of doing things. And you can tell that because their old way of doing things is not producing anything. Okay, it's not producing anything. And some of you could be in relationships where you feel like it's cheaper to keep a type situation, and you're seeing that you're not happy within that situation, because it's not cheaper to keep someone if you're internally breaking down, okay? And that's clarified by the Eight of Swords energy. This Eight of Swords energy, this person is very restrictive, okay? And this person is still maybe even isolated in their thinking and their view on how you work and how the world works, okay? It's really like their view is one-sided, and they've made up their mind. This is how I am, this is how I function, and this is how it's going to be, okay? They don't look like they're in a place at this point where they are open for new perspectives, okay? So just keep that in mind. You're dealing with someone that's very set in their ways, that's very traditional based, although their traditions is not producing anything, okay? Yep. It's not only is it not producing anything, there is a breakdown in communication that you're still operating with this person, or it could just be that your relationship is in transition, okay? Could just be that your relationship is in transition. And we do know that if your relationship is in transition, you're making changes, my wonderful Capricorn. So you could be the one terminating relationships and shit. I don't know if you guys see, like, she done kicked the fucking devil out the fucking tower. She done kicked the king out the tower. Now she's strolling over here off in her little beautiful yellow dress. And remember that yellow represents the sacral your solar plexus energy. That's your ego, that's your will, that's your intention, right? That's what is your pure intention. Your intent is to get rid of anything that don't serve you anymore. And if this is not working for you, there's still a breakdown in communication for you. This person is still not on your page, and you're not fitting to hear nobody that's not on your page no more. You got too much shit going on and too much shit to do, okay? All right. Okay, my wonderful Capricorns, I hope this was helpful. So this is your 2020, going into 2020, what you need to hold on to, what you need to release, and the best possible outcome. All right, my loves, don't forget that I do go live on Friday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. It's Paid Forward Fridays where I answer questions. So you guys can come on in and join us in the chat. Don't forget, I also have the meditations happening this month for a donation of $20. You can either PayPal me or Cash App me. That information is in the description box below. The classes will also be starting in mid-January. So if you're interested in any of the classes, one, how to speak to your angels, your guides, your ancestors, and trust your intuition, you can email me directly at the number 4, yourinnervoice@gmail.com. The same way my channel is spelled. That's my email address at gmail.com. So if you're interested in how to trust your intuition and speak to your angels, your guides, and your ancestors, that's the first class. We're also going to be doing the second round of the 13-week class, so you guys can email me if you're interested in that. And then the third class is going to be how to read the tarot card, how to intuitively read the tarot deck. Okay, so any of those classes you're interested in, please email me at the number 4, your inner voice, and I will get all of that information over to you. You guys will know later on this week, definitely by Friday's live, I will have exact dates and donation amounts for all of these classes. Don't forget, the daily vibrations are uploaded every day at 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, not just here on YouTube, but also on my podcast. I think I got everything. Oh, one more thing, guys. So the channel is now up to 3,173 subscribers. So I am doing a special where I have 15 slots available for you if you would like to have an intuitive coaching session with me. An intuitive reading / coaching session with me for a donation of $31.73. Okay, you can find the PayPal and the Cash App information in the description box below. You can just reference celebration when you make your donation, and you will receive a link to the calendar to make your appointment, to schedule your appointment. Okay, once those 15 slots are gone, guys, that will be all of the appointments on the calendar for January, because I do have my recurring regular clients that I got to do monthly for, and plus the videos. So 15 slots I open up monthly, and when those 15 slots are filled, that's just pretty much it. Okay, so take advantage of the 15 slots. Okay, once those 15 slots are done, you guys, I might throw out another special out. However, you guys can check the description box below if you want to get a coaching session with me, okay, for an hour. The hour coaching sessions are a little bit different. Okay, email me and I'll get you that information. All right, my lovelies, I think I got everything. I think I pretty much got everything. It's been a minute. I miss you guys. Okay, my wonderful Capricorn. So be kind to yourself. Do something kind for yourself. Drink plenty of water. Happy New Year to all of you. I will see you guys live for the first live broadcast, which will be this Friday, January 3rd. Super excited about that. So see you guys on Friday on the live, as well as do something kind for yourself. Be nice to yourself. Be loving and giving to yourself. And I'll see you guys in your dailies tomorrow, as well as your individuals next week. Bye, my love.